I'm joined by Paul Doswell ahead of a big bank holiday weekend of football. Paul, first of all, let's just go back to Saturday. What was your reflection on that result?
It ended up an excellent away point on a very, very difficult pitch with sort of 30-mile-an-hour wind that made it almost impossible to really play football on it. I thought, we saw some of the comments with regards to we sort of went to how Welling were playing, which was to go back to front, but that's all you could do on the pitch. If it had been a pitch on any local recreation ground, it was as bad as that. So we turned up disappointed with the surface, but we knew it wasn't great, but didn't realise how bad it was till we got there. But I thought the wind had a huge impact as well. It was about 30 miles an hour. So with wind, which is always the killer of football, and a pitch that was rock solid, I thought both teams put on a really good game in the end. I mean, it was 3 fantastic goals out of the 4. Robert's first goal, bringing it out of the air from a 50-yard pass from Joe, and then curling it in the top corner was a brilliant goal. I've got to say, I thought their second strike was fabulous, and then obviously that overhead volley from Jake, which obviously gave us a point, and it was a much needed point, towards the total.
And now up next is an important game against Hampton, which will hopefully, being on the Saturday with Pompey not playing as well, be one of the biggest crowds of the season.
Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, our crowds have got bigger and better as obviously we've improved, and we are hoping for probably our biggest crowd of the season here tomorrow, and probably for the following Saturday at Chippenham as well. I mean, there's some massive games coming up. There's 3 games to go, and every Saturday is an important Saturday for us, especially the 2 home games.
And that first game, how do you assess Hampton side?
Well, if you look at their last 10-11 games, I think they're 6th in the form guide. They've only conceded 1 goal in the last 6 games, so really pleased for Gary. We're good friends in football terms, and we spent a lot of time on the phone to each other this year, and that was consoling each other at times. We both have gone through, as many managers have. I think Dorking and Maidstone, Dartford have all had difficult patches, but both Gary and I we're on the phone to each other regularly during the season. He says, for me, he's an excellent manager. He's very analytical, so he'll know exactly what we're about and everything about us. And like I said, we're equally the same. We're 2 hard-working clubs, hard-working managers that will know each other inside out come Saturday. But it's important for us to do what we do.
In terms of the squad, was there any update in terms of fitness?
Everyone's okay. No, it's got better and better the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks. So, for the first time in a long time, we had sort of 18-19 training this week, and that is our full squad. So, with the exception of probably Alex Wall and Guy Hollis, who are longer term, as I said, the other 18 have trained well.
And there are only 3 games to go. How important is this weekend for the remainder of the season?
Yeah, it's probably the weekend. If you included Saturday and Monday as the 2 games, I just think it's exciting. At the end of the day, we won't be out of it if we lose Saturday and Chippenham win. It means we then got a bit of Hemel, make sure we win. If Chippenham lose Saturday and we win, there's all these different permutations to the next 3 games. But as I said, and it's a cliche, but it's a well used one. Is you should always take 1 game at a time, and the only game that we've even thought about so far is Hampton on Saturday.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Dos.
Cheers, Dave.